If you look inside my closet, you'll see that I have a pretty good number of cosplays. And a lot of that may be is because I really do have a good number of them. Now, I'm not just talking about the normal varieties such as sci-fi and comic books. I also mean the incredible kinds from stuff like movies, TV shows, video games, and anime. And I love the hell out of them. I enjoyed looking like the characters I dress up as, and whenever I wear one at a convention, the experience was well worth it. So I'm doing a series talking about every single one of them. We're gonna analyze every single bit of them, how well they turned out, and if it's well worth it. So sit back, relax, and get your sewing needles ready, because this is CGS, aka a Cosplayer's Guide to Success. Alright, well, welcome back everybody to, of course, another episode of the show. Thank you guys so much for tuning into another fantastic episode of this. And yeah, I guess for today's episode right about now, we're, of course, going to go all the way back to, of course, what I've actually talked about with the what I did in the first episode of this show, and talk about a character that I am really excited to do another variation on, and that being, of course, once again, is, of course, Ash Ketchum from Pokemon, except this time on, of course, his outfit that he wore during his time in the Kalos region from the X and Y series. So yeah, I guess if anything, as much as I really enjoy talking about the original Ash Ketchum cosplay that I've already talked about, I am super pumped to actually talk about his Kalos outfit right about now, because yeah, I've been wanting to do a different variation of course, Ash Ketchum for quite a long time now, and yeah, I guess with what I got right about now, I think it is exactly what I'm gonna be doing right about now. So yeah, it's probably been a long time coming. So yeah, I guess if anything, let's go ahead and get right on to talking about this one. So I guess the first thing that really comes into your mind when, of course, I show off my cosplays is, of course, the main costume itself. So yeah, I guess right about now, I think for of course what it is, Ash's Kalos outfit actually does look really nice right about now from the way I see it. And in case a lot of you guys are wondering, I got this off of Easy Cosplay, which I have talked about in several episodes before right about now. And I guess for this case right about now, it is actually well worth it. So yeah, and of course, as usual, we of course got the traditional hat right about now, and I just really love the way it actually looks from the front, and of course the back as well, just like a regular old cap in general, and yeah, it actually does look really nice, and plus I actually pretty much for the coat in general, I just really love the way it actually looks right about now. I just really love the nice bit of detail they've actually thrown into, of course, this one. Yeah, pretty much from the color scheme to, of course, the black lining, and plenty of others that I can actually think of. So yeah, I guess for what it actually is actually really quite nice, and it actually does represent the original outfit from, of course, the X and Y series, hands down, which I will say is definitely one of my favorites in the entire Pokemon anime by far. So yeah, I guess for what it is, I really do admire the pretty much the whole top front of the costume, hands down. But that's not the only thing that I should mention right about now. I think I might as well also talk about these wonderful trousers. These wonderful trousers right about now. And again, it's just like any other trousers that you would normally get, and they are a really great addition to, of course, this costume, and actually has actual nice looking pockets right about now. And of course, I actually pretty much for this one actually stores my wig cap for my wig, and of course the other one actually has his wonderful gloves right about now, which actually do turn out nice. So So yeah, I guess for what it is, much like the main costume itself, the trousers that came with my costume actually does look really nice, and thankfully you don't have to worry about using a belt or anything to, of course, strap these pants on. They automatically fit me just as normal, and I really do admire, of course, what they're doing. So yeah, it's what I can say on that. And of course, another thing that I should mention right about now is, of course, these wonderful shoes that I actually got. So yeah, in case a lot of you guys wanted to know, I got these shoes straight off of Amazon as we speak. That did manage to arrive around the exact same time I actually got the costume for sure. And again, I actually really love the way they actually turned out. They actually do look like the shoes that actually help fit into, of course, the main costume itself. And yeah, and thankfully I really love the way they actually threw in a really great amount of detail into this one. And again, it actually has a really nice, good color scheme from the way I see it. So yeah, I guess for what it is, I really do admire the way the shoes actually turned out. They actually do look massively impressive, and yeah, I actually don't see any problem with them. They're just a really nice pair of shoes. So yeah, it's what I can say. And of course, much like with what I actually said in the first episode, I've actually implemented some of the stuff that I did with my original Ash Ketchum cosplay into, of course, this one in particular. Like, of course, again, pretty much the eyeliner for, of course, the markings underneath his eyes, and of course, his wig that I stylized that I've decided to use for that. And of course, let's forget to mention this wonderful Pikachu plushie that I always actually carry around whenever I be Ash. So yeah, nothing much else to them. I did already talk about them in, of course, the first episode of this show, and actually implement them to, of course, my Ash Ketchum cosplay, or in this case, this version of Ash Ketchum in the Slagus. So yeah, I guess it's what I can say on that. So yeah, I think it's pretty much the same that I said in, of course, the first episode of the show, but mainly, of course, this version in particular. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say right about now. So I guess the only thing that I can do right about now is to, well, try the whole thing on right about now. So yeah, let's go ahead and get right to it. Alright, yeah, looks like here I am, and of course my costume right about now, and I have to say it actually looks really, really nice, almost actually as great as, of course, the original Ash Ketchum cosplay that I had before. And yeah, I guess from the looks of it, it actually really does look really, really nice on me right about now. And yeah, what else can I say? I just really love the way it actually turned out. And yeah, I think what really stands out the most is, of course, pretty much me and my vest right about now, with, of course, my trusty Calvin Klein shirt that I have on. And yes, by the way, the shirt that I'm wearing underneath the vest is, of course, made by Calvin Klein, so that's quite nice. And yeah, I guess pretty much going up a bit right about now to, of course, while I'm wearing the trousers and of course, the one of the shoes right about now, it actually does feel really nice. So yeah, I guess if anything, I really do admire the way that I really love wearing this costume right but now. It just looks absolutely fantastic, and I really love the way it actually turned out. So yeah, what else can I say except I really do admire what I've actually done for, of course, Ash's outfit during his time in the Kalos region right about now, and it does feel absolutely great to, of course, cosplay as a different variation of course, Ash Ketchum. Pretty much similar to, of course, what I've actually done with, of course, my gender-bent Ruby Rose cosplay. So yeah, I guess it's actually really quite nice. And yes, by the way, I am hoping to actually do more variations of course, Ash Ketchum later on, as he's got several other outfits over the course of the entire show, throughout each generation, to be exact. So yeah, I'm actually really excited to actually do different variations of Ash later on. But for now, I think his Kalos region outfit that he has on is absolutely fantastic and truly one of my favorites right about now. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say right about now. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode of A Cosplayer's Guide to Success, and of course, as usual, if you have any constructive criticism and or advice on how I can improve my videos in the near future, then by all means go ahead and leave them down in the comment section below. And of course, as always, if you want to ask me any questions, or if you just want to book me for a con or event that'll be coming up sometime in the near future, then by all means go ahead and send me an email to this email address, backley95@hotmail.com. And of course, as always, if you want to keep up to date with me on updates, announcements, and new releases of my videos in the near future, as well as, of course, plenty of other stuff that I got in between, then by all means go ahead and follow me on my social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and plenty other social media sites that I have provided with, of course. All the links to them are down in the description box below. And of course, if you want to show your support and actually see some sneak peeks to some videos that I got coming up, as well as some other awesome rewards that will help fit into your budget, then by all means go ahead and support me on Patreon at patreon.com/AckleyAttack427TheThomasFan1 And of course, if you enjoyed today's video, then give it a massive thumbs up, as it really does help this channel out. And speaking of my channel, if you want to see more videos like this coming up in the near future, then by all means go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as well as turn on the notification bell and select all notifications, so that way you'll be notified once I upload a brand new video. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode of A Cosplayer's Guide to Success, and like I said, there's going to be plenty more on the horizon right now. I've got several other cosplays that I would love to talk about for all of you guys, and yeah, trust me when I say each and every single one of them is going to be much better than the last. I fully guarantee that, hands down. So yeah, I guess until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.